Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Glad to have you. And if you're new, we're glad to have you even more. Maybe not better not say that because we love everybody that tunes in to Cover the Spread here. Equally, not love you more, love you less. Exactly as Ramon's got it covered over there. We love everybody that tunes in here to Cover the Spread. Trying to get to 3 winners. Hey, it's the dog days of summer. Sometimes it's tough. I'm getting my ass kicked. It's definitely a little bit sore on the diamond for me. Hit one of those rough patches, but hey, looking to bounce back. Always do find just some winners here on this Wednesday's slate of games, as we always do. We'll chat with the cappers, see how they're doing. Definitely doing better than I'm doing. So head on over to Ramon to get us started. How are you doing here, Ramon?
Yeah, I found a way to bring us a winner back there on a Monday over DeGrom. We took Kikuchi. So, hey, we're going to try to roll another winner here again with you guys and triple up on Cover the Spread.
Definitely stay hot, Ramon. I think I've lost 3 straight, maybe even 4 straight. So, ice cold in the cooler, as they say. But it's the dog summer. It's supposed to heat up and get hot. So, definitely try to bounce back for everybody here on Wednesday's action. How you doing here, Al, on the Wednesday?
Yeah, as you mentioned, we love all our viewers the same, not like these internet or cell phone companies where you get better deals for new customers. Nah, all our viewers get 3 picks, not just 2 picks for the old ones with a third one thrown in there for the new ones. No, we love you all the same, as Rodd was saying. So let's get to it.
Definitely, let's get to it here. First game we're looking at on the board is a game that I love. We got the Dodgers taking on the Brewers. Day game for the Dodgers here in this one. And then looking at the Dodgers, familiar face back on the bump. Haven't seen him in a little bit. Last time he pitched was back in April. Tyler Glasnow going here for the Dodgers in this matchup. Last time we seen him, he was struggling a little bit. 4 innings, 1 inning. Gave up a couple runs, and then we know gave up a couple home runs too. Did Glasnow. So what are we going to get from him here? Hopefully he's feeling better, feeling healthy, but I hope he gives up a couple here because I like the over here in this one. On the other side of things, we got Quintana going for the Brewers. And you look over his last couple starts, he's good for giving up at least a couple runs anyways. He's given up, 7 earned runs in his last couple starts. He's also been giving up hits. And I think the amount of hits that he's been giving up, you're due to get bombed. Like the Cardinals bombed him. Still, he got lucky. He gave 5 earned runs on that one, 4 earned runs, 3 earned runs. I think the Dodgers bats come to life here in this one. Add to that total. I think the Brew Crew can add to this total as well. I think it's a little bit light where I see it at 8.5 here in this one on Wednesday. So I'm going to grab the over. Dodgers Brewers here to get us started in Wednesday's action. Well, I don't know over to Hal to get us started here in this one. What do you like? Dodgers or Brewers here on Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, I want to take my my Dodgers here, but they've been struggling coming into this one, and it's gonna be hard with a pitcher coming off an injury here. He only went 78 pitches in his last rehab outing, so interesting to see how deep he can get into this one. We all know how bad the bullpen's been, so it doesn't really matter how well he does coming off his injury. You still got to deal with. I worry about the Dodgers bullpen, I guess, after he gets out the game. So I completely agree on this one to get over the total. I think the Dodgers get to Quintana as well here, and just historically, you got Mookie Betts nine hits and 30 at bats against him with a home run, 2 RBIs. You got Conforto's at 4 hits and 9 at bats with a home run, 2 RBIs. And Freddie Freeman's got 5 hits, 16 at bats with 2 RBIs there and a home run. So these guys hitting him pretty well here, and I think they get to him as well. Probably Conforto's probably going to be your best price here on an RBI, so I'll definitely take him and probably touch the other guys as well too, depending on their price.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Dodgers or Brewers on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how Al doesn't take his Dodgers in this situation. Who are they going to bring? They bring in Glass. All these pitchers are coming back. Who's coming back next? Fernando, Don Sutton, Bob Welch. It just seems like they just keep adding the guys back that all got injured slowly but surely, and that keeps them as the Dodgers. So, man, you just rattled off all those crazy stats there. These guys bang Quintana around, is what it sounds like. In fact, the expected starting lineup should have a batting average about 300 when they take the mound here against Quintana. I gotta like that, and this is a big series. I mean, there's no doubt this is a big series for both teams with the teams, in their positions right now. Dodgers looking strong, but Milwaukee right now trying to stay on the heels there a little bit of the Cubs. Yeah, the rehab starts weren't too good there for Glass. Now I think they said 8 runs in 8 innings, 8+ innings or something. But in that outing you mentioned, he was pretty hot with the strikeouts. So Milwaukee does not hit him well in their previous appearances against him. Just 2 for 26, the guys that I'm expecting here in the lineup. And you mentioned it with what Rodd said there as well. We hadn't seen him in quite a while. Not only a shoulder injury, but a elbow injury last year. But I just think they beat up Quintana here. LA's won 9 of the last 13 against the Brewers heading into the series. They've won 6 of their last 8 on the road here. So I'm going to take the Dodgers over Milwaukee here on Wednesday.
Hey, that wraps up the first game we're looking at. Let's head on over to game number 2. We're looking at the Marlins versus the Reds. This is Al's game. He's going to get us started here in this one. Who do you like, Cincinnati or the Fish?
Yeah, I've been backing the Marlins a lot lately, even had them earlier in this series. But with this pitching matchup, I got to switch my tune up a little bit. I'm going to go with the Reds in this one with Andrew Abbott getting the start here. Now he's coming off a pretty rough start, giving up 4 earned runs on just completing 3.1 innings there. But he was rolling along, pitching well before that, not giving up more than 1 earned run in his 4 starts before that, including a complete game shutout of the Guardians in Cleveland, giving up just 3 hits in that one, just 1 walk as well to go along with it, on 5 strikeouts there. So, this would have been once upon a time maybe a little bit of a pitcher's duel here with Sandy Alcantara, who we know is capable of having who has some great stuff or has had some great stuff in the past for sure. Definitely not having his best season here, limping into this game. Giving up combined 12 earned runs in his last 2 starts. So, again, got to give the edge to the Reds here on the mound, and I'll take them to get the job done here. I'll take the Reds on the money line and run line.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Miami or Cincinnati here in this one on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because there's nothing wrong with Sandy. Goes out there and throws 6 innings every time, and just will he get dealt here? You just don't know right now with him. But you're going to get an effort. I don't know if it's going to be a great effort or a solid effort or what, but maybe going up against Abbott here, you can keep the Marlins in this game or keep the Reds in check, I should say. I'm going to end up going under here in this one, Rod. Cincinnati 16-25 to the under at home right now. Miami, after the first game in this series, which was just 5-1 in favor of the Marlins, had gone under in 6 of their last 7, and 5 of the last 7 meetings between the 2 teams here had gone under. So Abbott, those great numbers, 2.15 ERA, obviously still pretty good. I'll throw out one or even 2 starts the way he's been going, and the fact he's on his home bump. Even in the small park, I'm going to go under with the Reds in Miami on Wednesday.
And for me here in this one, you know what? I think we're going to see someone's going to hit a dinger in that first inning. I like yes runs first inning. We've seen this kind of matchup with Sandy going in the Reds. He was facing Singer on the bump for the Reds in that matchup earlier this year back in April. And we've seen 3 runs in that first inning. Cincinnati scored 1 in the top of the first, and then the Marlins scored 2, and then the offense pretty much dried up after that. And the 7 runs we've seen 4 runs the rest of the way. So, I'm going to say the same thing happens here. And we see at least a run. Someone's going to pop one here in the first inning for me. Give me yes runs first inning in the Marlins and Reds here on Wednesday.
I'll give you $5 if you can tell me which one it is.
I know which one it is. Hey, let me know. I'll have a look here, and as we roll along, I'll pick somebody out for everybody here on
Whoa.
Spread. I'll pick out somebody to be the guy that hits that hit that dinger out of
New
here.
customers only.
Rod will do anything for
New
us.
customers only. Yes, new customers only. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciated.
Rod will do
Right,
anything for a small buck.
Right, definitely. Hey, head on over to game number 3. We're looking at here. We got the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get a start here in this one. What do you like? Nats, Cards here on Wednesday.
Man, I thought we were in the mode that, the mode of is St. Louis for real time, because they made that nice little push to kind of get back going here a little bit and move closer in the race, over 500 right now. But then they come out and, kind of lay a clunker in that series to the Cubs. Yeah, they were on the road. They lost 2 of 3 there, but to get blown out like they did 11-0 in that game on Sunday was pretty rough. So maybe now here against Washington this week, they can make up some ground here. And I think they're dealing with a little bit of strength here. They've actually moved the pitching rotation around. They moved Sonny Gray to Tuesday, moved back Palante here to Wednesday. This is so Sonny Gray can pitch twice before the All-Star game. You'd rather have him. Palante's done a nice job for sure, but I think you'd rather have Sonny Gray pitch twice and get some rest there. So Washington, these guys, have some rough numbers against Palante, just 10 for 45 so far. Meanwhile, St. Louis against Mackenzie Gore has got those good numbers, 3.18 ERA, but just a 3-8 record, never any run support. But St. Louis, 23 for 58 off of Gore with this anticipated group of hitters. So with St. Louis playing pretty strong at home, 27 and 17 this season, I'm going to grab them on the run line here to get some momentum going here. Maybe this is where they got to start right now. We're not sure if they're old St. Louis or if they're back to the St. Louis of the last couple of years just playing mediocre ball. Now's the time. I'll take them on the run line with Palante over Gore on Wednesday.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Washington or St. Louis here on Wednesday?
This one I wanted to come in and call Ramon a little crazy, maybe, but not on the full game. Not on the full game. I would respect that pick, but just looking at the starting pitchers, I wanted to take Gore in the first 5, but Ramon's he's absolutely right here. Palante has much better numbers against this lineup than Gore does against the Cardinals, and one guy that's completely smashed Gore in the past is Wilson Contreras. He has 8 hits and 13 at bats, 2 doubles, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs against him. That's good for a .615 batting average, by the way. And so got to take a shot on him to get us an RBI here. And I agree. I think so it's a good look there on the Cardinals, but Contreras should help us get there.
And for me here in this matchup, I'm going to take the over. Maybe it's the Washington bullpen. We know what they've been doing. They've been giving up runs plenty. Their last 10 games, 9-1 to the overs. So I just think this Washington team, you see, it's almost one of those automatics at this point right now until the wheels fall off that train where it's like, oh, Washington's playing today. Okay, I'm taking the over here in this one because it just seems that always Washington games ends up with a lot of runs, especially their ones lately. So as I said, 9 out of the last 10 have seen us going over the total. So give me the over in that one. Should be a good one there on Wednesday. As I said, who's gonna hit the dare? We're gonna go with Austin Hayes hits the dinger for Cincinnati. He's got a dinger already off Alcantara, so hey, let's go with Austin Hayes to get us that home run there in that one. Bonus play for you here on the Wednesday of things. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune in to the Cover the Spread show. As always, let us know in the comment section what do you think of the 3 games we covered here on Wednesday's slate. And hey, let's get to the recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Dodgers taking on the Brewers here in the day game action here for the Dodgers. I like runs in this one with the return of Glass now. As we alluded to, hey, we've seen his rehab starts work very good. And I think the Dodgers bats come to life. So take the over in that one. And then we got the Reds taking on
The Marlins.
Marlins, the fish. That's it, right? The fish. Alcantara. We're going to get Austin Hayes to hit us a home run. But that'll also help to Al's play here in this one with the Reds getting us the win here as well. Al's play. And then we'll head on to the last game we got covered here, which is the Washington Nationals taking the St. Louis Cardinals. This is Ramon's game. He says the Cardinals going to wake up here and say, hey, we're the Cardinals. We're not going away. Cardinals kind of remember like Houston. They kind of start to it's getting to that point of the season, Ramon, where all of a sudden the Cardinals make one of those runs. I've seen it plenty of times. I don't know with you here. They take the Cardinals on the run line in this one on Wednesday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday's action. And do what we always do here. Let's get it. And that is cover it.
Over the spread.